All right. Well, yeah, you guys might have just watched that long ass review on the Vibrus that really probably didn't explain anything. Um, but after all this, I wanted to kind of just fill you guys in on some things that I kind of found. I'm always just hooking up. I mean, my apartment. You can't walk around my apartment without stepping on a wire or a headset. Um, but after like screwing around with these for months and months, I had some people like asking me if I can get my hands on Turtle Beach's like Pro line, and that's these. These are actually the PC version. These are like the HP2s or something like that. They plug into your sound card. They're 5.1, just like the Tritton set. They have 4 speakers in each cup. They're round cups instead of oval, which are cool. These things are amazing. They plug right into your sound card, just like any 5.1 thing does. But what you can do with these, if you own like the Trittons, their decoder box is 5.1. So what I did was, and they're powered by USB, so you just plug them right into the front of your box, get your power going to them, plug them up to your Tritton box. It has to be the AX Pro or the AX360 box, and you, my friend, have yourself the baddest headset ever. Wow. And that is no lie, and that's no joke. These things, what you have to do once you have them all set up, I think they use 40mm drivers all the way around. This mic, look at these things, dude. I mean, they're like self-adjusting. Yeah, only thing I had to do to get them working with Xbox Live was buy a $3 cord. You have your 3 cords, which actually you guys know what they look like. Your front, your rear, and your sub and center. You got those 3, and then you have your 4th one that comes on PC headsets, and that 4th one is your mic. So what you have to do is just find a way. Let me find my controller. Oh, here it is. Is find a way to get that cord to hook up to your controller, right? Easy enough. So all you need is like a 15-foot stereo 1/8-inch cord, one with a female end and one with a male. And you might be asking yourself, well, how am I going to get it in that hole? Well, you probably could get an adapter that goes from the 2.5mm to 3.5 and put it in there. That might work. I don't know. What I ended up doing was getting this. eBay, I know you guys all seen these things. I don't even know what it was, $5 maybe. And this thing has, I know it's getting all blown out, but you can see it has a headphone and a mic, input and output right there. So you just plug this sucker right in your controller, and look what you got. You got yourself a mic input. So you can really plug any mic you wanted to into this thing. But the only one you're going to want to plug into is attached to this right here. So yeah, you run that cord all the way back, and you can just zip tie it or whatever right to the the cord that's going to the headset. And once you have it, Just boom, plug it into this sucker, and there you go. And you just set up your 360s, your voice output to come through both, or probably just I leave it on both. And what happens is your 360, I don't know if you guys know, but it uses your center channel for your voice communication when you put it on speakers. So that's slick, because what happens then is most games don't use the center channel anyways. So this thing it has this little inline box, control box. It's got your, oh, it's backwards, your volume, and it shuts it on and off. Click, and then it has all your levels, front, center, rear. So what happens then, once this is hooked up, your center right here controls your voice. Oh, it doesn't control your voice, it controls what you hear from other people. Only thing you can't do, obviously, is mute your mic. You just have to unplug it from the back of the bottom of the controller. So you can control the voice that you hear with this and all your other channels. And if you want to just mute yourself, you just unplug it from here. So yeah, so that's what I stumbled on. I know to get that, you know, set up would cost you, I mean, that headset is $100. You know, the Tritton AXPROs are what, 160, 180 bucks? I don't even know. So you know, you're looking at 300 bucks. Is it worth $300? It might be. It actually might be. The you know, if you compare these two, everything about the Turtle Beaches is better, in my opinion. The mic sounds much better. When you're talking to people with this mic I would even say is better than the Astro mic. No joke. More flexible, it's bigger. I mean, it's just, it's badass. More comfortable. These things are durable. I mean, this is like a studio headset. I mean, this is pretty heavy duty. You know, got a nice thick cord on that. It's long enough to go all the way to your TV, no problem. The sound, if you plug it in right into the same decoder box, if you're comparing those Turtle Beaches to the Trittons, you can instantly hear a difference. The Trittons they're muffled. You know, it's like a muddier sound. As soon as you put the Turtle Beaches on, you have this, like, the same bottom end, the bass, mids sound exactly the same. Only difference is you have highs. So it's like, So now you have a completely full range sound that you don't get from the Tritton headset. The Tritton, after, like, I don't know, 5,000 hertz or something, they're 2,000 hertz. There's no sound. For whatever reason, the decoder box is you know, outputting it, obviously, but just the drivers in the headset aren't picking it up. So you know, they must be using, like, you know, higher quality drivers, or just maybe the enclosure here helps out a little bit. So yeah, these things are pretty light when they're on your head. You know, they're self-adjusting, so that you can't even really feel that they're on. These things sound great. I mean, I can't like stress that enough. So yeah, that's my new favorite setup. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably end up, because I like them so much, end up selling just my headset here. I don't know if it'll sell, but it'll definitely be on eBay here pretty soon. You know, it'd be great for like a second headset. You can plug two of them into a decoder box or a backup, or you can even hook it up to your PC. So yeah, that's going to be on eBay, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, if you guys want like the ultimate 360 headset, like surround sound experience, from all the research I've come up with and done, because I have no life, that's it. Turtle Beach with the Tritton box. Mm-hmm.